Welcome to Technia TV. Hello, I am Dr. Sandeep Kumar. Today I am discuss on types of error in hypothesis testing. There are four decision alternatives regarding the truth and falsity of the decision we make about a null hypothesis. First one, the decision to retain the null hypothesis could be correct. Second one, the decision to retain the null hypothesis could be incorrect. Third one, the decision to reject the null hypothesis could be correct. The fourth point is the decision to reject the null hypothesis could be incorrect. In the following table, you will find four outcomes for making a decision. The decision can be either correct or wrong. Now, decision which is to retain the null hypothesis. When we decide to retain the null hypothesis, we can correct or incorrect. The correct decision is to retain a true null hypothesis. This decision is called a null result or null finding. This is usually an uninteresting decision because the decision is to retain what we already assumed, that the value stated in the null hypothesis is correct. For this reason, null results alone are rarely published in behavioral research. The incorrect decision to retain a null hypothesis. This decision is an example of a type 2 error or beta error. With each test we make, there is always some probability that the decision could be type 2 error. In this decision, we decide to retain previous notions of truth that are in fact false. While it is an error, we still did nothing. We retain the null hypothesis. We can always go back and conduct more studies. Type 2 error or beta error is the probability of retaining a null hypothesis that is actually false. Now, the second decision which is concerned about the reject the null hypothesis. When we decide to reject the null hypothesis, we can be correct or incorrect. The incorrect decision is to reject a true null hypothesis. This decision is an example of a type 1 error. With each test we make, there is always a type 1 error. A researcher who makes this error decides to reject previous notions of truth that are in fact true. Making this type of error is analogous to finding an innocent person guilty. To minimize this error, we assume a defendant is innocent when beginning a trial. Similarly, to minimize making a type 1 error, we assume the null hypothesis is true when beginning a hypothesis test. Now, there is a term type 1 error, which is probability of rejecting a null hypothesis that is actually true. Researchers directly control for the probability of committing this type of error. An alpha level is the level of significance or criteria for a hypothesis test. It is the largest probability of committing a type 1 error that we will allow and still decide to reject the null hypothesis. Since we assume the null hypothesis is true, we control for type 1 error by stating a level of significance. The level we set, called the alpha level, is the largest probability of committing a type 1 error that we will allow and still decide to reject the null hypothesis. This criteria is usually set at 0.05 and we compare the alpha level to the p-value. When the probability of a type 1 error is less than 5%, we decide to reject the null hypothesis, otherwise we retain the null hypothesis. The correct decision is to reject a false null hypothesis. There is always some probability that we decide that the null hypothesis is false when it is indeed false. This decision is called the power of the decision making process. It is called power because it is the decision we aim for. Remember that we are only testing the null hypothesis because we think it is wrong. Deciding to reject a false null hypothesis then is the power in as much as we learn the most about populations when we accurately reject false notions of truth. This decision is the most published result in behavioral research. The power in hypothesis testing is the probability of rejecting a false null hypothesis. Specifically, it is the probability that a randomly selected sample will show that the null hypothesis is false when the null hypothesis is indeed false. This is the completion of my lecture on type of errors in hypothesis testing. Hope you will find it beneficial. Watch Technia TV for more lecture on research methodology. Thanks a lot.